All right, y'all. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy. Oh, let me get my stuff straight here. But this your boy. You know what I'm saying? God, you know what I'm saying? Chilling, you know what I'm saying? I done made it to Dallas now, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm a little bit, I don't know if I'm farther than Dallas or in Dallas, because Louisville is like a community of Dallas. So I'm just gonna say I'm in Dallas, y'all. Chilling, just like when I'm in Lake Jackson, a Bay City, I say I'm in Houston, you know what I'm saying? Because, people really don't know where Lake Jackson is or, Houston is. But, I try to go forward. I'm trying to talk my daughter Nisha into not wanting to move backwards, you know what I'm saying? To try to get what's back there to see you where you at. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to never go back to where you had to run away from. If you had to run away from a place, you don't want to run back to it. It's easy to want to run back to something that you knew. You know what I'm saying? Even if you had to run away from it because it was bad for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, we humans, you know what I'm saying, we different from us gods. We humans different from us gods mean we humans are I am focused and based. But us, we gods, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the we's don't want to be us. They want to be me. You know what I'm saying? And then us, God, don't want to be y'all. Like we. I don't want to be I by my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? And you call y'all self we. And then I'm over here saying I'm me and I'm us. And then goddamn we hate me and us. You know what I'm saying? And I really never have understood it. Go to the bank right now. If I ain't got no ID, I'm not welcome in, or they not gonna give me service. Even if I tell them my ID number, if I know my driver's license number, know my social security number, you know what I'm saying, they still don't want to deal with me because I'm a person. And if I look like I'm a nice, well-groomed person, like right now, I got a good haircut. I just cut it all off yesterday because my barber, my son, he had left and went visiting, his sister-in-law and stuff, and him and the family left. So I had to cut my hair off bald. He wanted me to let my other son do me a fade, but you know what I'm saying, Champ getting me a fade, you know what I'm saying, I look like I'm me giving Champ a chili bowl like I used to do. But Daddy, you used to give a pretty good fade. You taught me how to give a fade. This Jeremy, so shit. Champ could have got you right. You see him arguing with me over it need to be this way or that way. Champ, he know what he doing a little bit. Just like he probably know how to weld a little bit already without you teaching him. Just like him sneaking off on your motorcycle without you teaching him. Champ pretty much just like you. He got your name. Me, I'm kind of scared of motorcycles. Know how to weld a little bit, but just didn't like the heat of it. This Jeremy. And everything else you do, I said I'm gonna do too, because I told you, shoot, I'm the one uh wrote everything wrong so you can get it right. Shit, I did that. This Jeremy, your first son, you know what I'm saying, the last Adam. You the first one, I'm the last one. That's the way that go, Dad. This Jeremy. Now, Champ, he last, but he after me. I'm not his daddy, but I'm his brother. And it's still like that. It's just like Champ, my son, when you had a second son, because that was a seed from me, his daddy, your son. You know what I'm saying? Just like Edmund Jesse. He was God. When Jesse came, he was God. When he made Wi-Fi Edmund, calling error ER081 unable to connect. When Jesse made Edmund, you know what I'm saying, Edmund's daddy, then that was God making God. You know what I'm saying? And then when God made James Carl, which was Jesus Christ, then James Carr was God, and that was God. And then when the other brother came, same Jesse, same God, made another God, another son of his, another son of his sons, and a brother to the son of his son. And it was another God. You know what I'm saying? Because the seeds stay the same. Whatever seed you plant, that's the seed you get. And the seed that plant is the seed that planted all. Because it's the one that came into the day, meaning to the night, to make it day. You know what I'm saying? This is the light that came into the night. You know what I'm saying? And this is the light that made darkness myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I'm day and night. You know what I'm saying? But I got everything I want to give me what I want to see. I can see sparkling lights, call them stars. I get them every day. Every night I see the stars. You know what I'm saying? Just like having 4th of July every night. You know what I'm saying? But 4th of July is like making stars. Well, 4th of July is Labor Day. You know what I'm saying? The day we celebrate labor of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's a one-day thing because you got a boss that don't want to give you shit every day. You know what I'm saying? You got a worldly boss that don't give every day. So
email 3 new messages. So
email
the Patreon team this Friday on #the show up it's game on.
So
email team Clickbait. Your CBU member training is starting soon. Email Camila Brown Washington. Are you satisfied with what your revenue in 2019?
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? See, a regular human boss, he think it's something on 4th of July when you have to go to work for him to give you a meal or have a fish fry or something. Then at night, y'all do the fireworks, but you got to come back to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit for you the next day. But every night, God show you fireworks. He show you stars every night. Every night, God show you stars. It's charity day, charity night. Every night for God. That's charity night. That's a holiday. Every night is charity. You know what I'm saying? God being a star up in the sky for a whole universe. And the moon and he's Mars and everything else up there that want to see what's up there at what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? If you live on Mars, then when you're away from Mars, you see Mars looking like the spirit, like it. The Mars look like the Earth, but its surrounding look like the spirit of a marble, and then it's got the ring around it. You know what I'm saying? And that outer ring looks kind of like the platform, the square platform that I would make, the little square platform that I would put men on if they didn't, do what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't make nobody love me. That was just a commandment from Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That had to be fulfilled. If you don't love, you can't be loved. That's the only thing I'm saying. If you don't love, you can't be loved. So how can you be loved if you don't love? And love only love. Love don't love like, cause like don't love. Sometimes like don't even like love. You know what I'm saying? Cause like is sometimes like is double-minded. You know what I'm saying? The image of is not like. The image of is the image of. You know what I'm saying? The image of is kind of like. You know what I'm saying? I say kind of like, cause like is can be like anything or like everything. You know what I'm saying? Love is everything and is anything. Like is like anything and like everything. And love is love everything. Love everything. So the spirit is love. And the soul is like, you know what I'm saying, spirit. But it looked like something. And the soul is really kind of brown. And sometimes you can say the soul is gray when you look at it. But if you look at yourself, you brown. Even if you white, you vanilla, but you brown. The soul is brown. It turns brown. And that's your clay skin. The dye in you is the dye in the air that made your air vanilla. And that's see-through, light skin brown. Or it's see-through, dark skin brown. It's any kind of brown that you see through, and it's really dark brown. Because when you get vanilla extract straight, it's just clear. It's a spirit. It's just water looking. It looks just like water, but it's oil. And, you know, it's God. You know what I'm saying? Vanilla. That's what God is. That's the taste of God. That is God. God is a vanilla shake or vanilla malt. He can come from the icebox malty, or he can come from the freezer icy. And a little watery icy from the freezer as a shake. That's when you water ice and cream. But then when you just cream ice, that's me, malt. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, there's a lot of things I want to talk to y'all about. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, we need to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because like I told my daughter, you know, you don't want to go back to what you ran from. If you ran from something, if you ever ran from it, don't go back to it. You know what I'm saying? And when I say the wolf and the lamb gonna feed together, you gotta go forward. But now you in a town full of wolves that's nice like us, Nisha. You know what I'm saying? You a sheep. And I told you the wolf and the lamb gonna feed together. And if we in Louisville, we feeding together with the lamb. And we are the wolf. You know what I'm saying? Me and you know we mean as hell. We lived through what we had to run from. We ran from it so we wouldn't kill it. You know what I'm saying? Because if we'd have stayed there, God was gonna win, but everything else was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? If we'd have stayed there during the storm was gonna kill everybody in the town. Me and you was gonna be somewhere in the safest place, and God was just gonna tear everything up around us, and we was gonna still be there. But then everything would have had to come from out here, Louisville, to be with us. And that would have been the wolf and the lamb, because they would have heard about us. They would have knew how we lived and how God saved us and how the sea became us and the air became us and the sky became us and the stars became us and we became the moon, the old sun that was put out and blew out by Adam when he came and turned the light on and he blew the moon out, and then it became the moon and you was able to see it in the daytime. But he said, I'm gonna let you work. You know what I'm saying? Everything that died in you, son, was hell. Now you living and you happy as hell. You the light that can watch us and teach us, and the good out of everything became the universe, the galaxy, the stars, the rain, the dew, back to the earth, and the sun rays to be in our mother's bosom, Mother Earth, Mother Eve, and Daddy Adam. Yeah, I like that, man. I like that. But I'm coming to the bank. You know, we had a little problem yesterday. You know what I'm saying? My daughter had, went and purchased a car, but she got a loan, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she in this first stage, you know, right now we still dealing with, you know, this fake coronavirus, and we dealing with all this fake stuff. And what they got you thinking is real fake. Like buying a car and paying $3,000 down and paying $366 a month. Okay, that sounds good and all that. That's a figure that they came out with for you to purchase the car and you to pay for it. And that's good. Everything is worth something and everything need to be paid for, but God already paid for everything before it was made. The car lot the car dealership, they had to pay for the parts to make the car. So they got paid by God somewhere in life to pay for the parts to make the car. So if you was able to buy the parts to make the car, then God paid you somewhere and somehow in some place to where you was able to pay for the parts to make the car. So the car was paid for by God. And then you selling the car to make an increase. That's why I said lend and do not expect nothing in return. If you receive from God, I made you a lender. I made you the head, not the tail. But you became the tail because you asked for money back when the rules were lend and do not expect nothing in return. How can you be a loan officer if you're supposed to give? You're supposed to be a giving officer. The giving officer, not the loan officer. I told you don't become a usury. That's somebody that do things to gain an increase. Told you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I said give charity. I said give love. Love is charity. Charity is love. And God is both of them. You know what I'm saying? So if he gave you and you was able to buy parts to make something, then whatever you was given to make the stuff, you're supposed to give the stuff to the people who God given the stuff to. You know what I'm saying? Because if he told you, you the lender, then you borrow it from God. Because that's the life he gave you. And shit, if you got that life, you don't get married, just like Jesus told you. And you don't get married, that means you love everything. You a lover now. You love itself. That means you a lover. If you love itself, you a lover. If you the creator itself, you created. You created. So if you created and you the creator, you know what's in between the creator and the created is create. And that means be more fruitful and multiply. Keep creating. Creator and created work together. In the middle is all the love that we are creating. Everything we multiply, we love. Everything we subtract, we hate. Everything we kill, steal, and destroy, we subtract. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of time y'all subtracting what we love. Because you don't know the difference between love and hate. You don't know the difference between God and the devil. You don't know the difference between Satan and Adam. Because God is Adam, not Satan. But he is Satan too. Because God is both man and woman. And God and Satan is not the same. You can't say God and Satan. You got to say God and devil. Because God is a title and devil is a title. Satan is a name. God is a title. You know what I'm saying? And God is the name of the title. But Satan is the name of the title of devil. Satan not the name of the title of God. God is the name of the title of God. And he called Satan by name. And that's Adam talking to Satan. You know, God ain't got no other name. He ain't gonna name himself Satan. Hell no. He gonna name himself Adam, his first son. You know what I'm saying? And Satan, his other son. You know what I'm saying? And you can't call him Cain because Cain wasn't around when Satan was knocked down. Satan was knocked down with the things, just like I was. Came down with the things, with the light. Satan was also the light. He came down as lightning, didn't he? He was the light, and he was God, the light. You know what I'm saying? But his name was Adam. You know what I'm saying? And he was Adam, and he was Satan. Same thing. Adam, Satan, that's the name of the man. The beast that you want to say, the beast. But the first beast that came from the dragon was Adam, but it was Donald Trump. Instead of Donald Trump, you could say Donald Adams. That's the way you call it, Donald Adams. You know what I'm saying? Because he can say he Donald Satan's, or he can say he Donald Adams, or he can say he Donald God, or he can say he Donald Devil. You know what I'm saying? But he can't say he Donald Trump, because Trump ain't shit but a trumpet. And when it sounds, it's time to go. And I told you that when you picked it. Shit, I told you it was about money. But it wasn't about money, though, because money ain't shit when you got everything. Is it, Donald Trump? Do you feel special now? With $32 million, you shouldn't, because everybody got way more than that. Because everything you got, Bill Gates got, and everybody else that had is everybody's. Plus, everything they had is multiplied by zillions and zillions and zillions of dollars on top of that. So every man and woman born today, tomorrow, and forever is rich. That's all you got to say. Don't say you don't have nothing, because you do. It's always on the card that you go get from the bank. And you don't owe. And like I say, I had a problem, with, the bank picking up one of my family members' cars yesterday. But it was a bank issue, because the bank said a credit, they found a problem on a credit. So if they found a problem on a credit and took the car, they backed out of the loan. Okay, they was expecting money in return because they not trusting her because of somebody she owed. Okay, we are now go back to the scripture. Lend and do not expect nothing in return. Who wrong? So the car lot picked up on that when they picked the car up. So somebody got to, sign it. And they told my daughter, don't worry, we'll finance the loan, the car dealership itself. So that was cool. Thank you, car dealership. And we really ain't worried about you paying it back, sweetheart. But you got to play by the rules and pay your notes with the card God give you, with everything on it. So don't worry about your job.
Email Ted McGrath, create a movement with your message.
Come on, man. Don't worry about nobody else taking away from you, because God is the one gave it to you. And if God gave it to you, it's to be fruitful and multiply everything he gave you, not to subtract shit from what you got. That's the way God gives. He lend and don't expect it back, because he know if you believe that, you going to have and you going to keep what you got, because he ain't going to expect you to pay him back nothing. So when you go in the store and see that $2 can of corn, go on and get the $4 can of corn. It's better. But then just remember, the $2 can of corn is still good if you run out of the $4. So don't worry about it. It's the same corn. It's just one say $2, one say a different name. The best name is the one that had the idea first. The less name is the one who copied the idea, and they buy their stuff from them people, but it's like they buy the stuff that, is a few days older than the stuff that the good stuff is. The good stuff get the first fruit and put it up. And the stuff they got to sell is number 2 and number 3 that something may be wrong with or didn't come out just right. They get at the people to sell with a different name on it so that it could be sold for something. And a lot of people do that. You got a lot of shit that's number 2 and number 3, like being, so many months old, so many years old, and it's expired and came back to them, so they had to open it up, pour it into something, and put it back out there as something, and put a new expiration date on it, and give it to another company to be. See, them other companies is the ones buying that stuff that's expired, that they have to go back and take off the shelves and send back. You just take the label off and put a new label on it. That's all they do. They don't open it up, pull it out, redo it, and make it better or regrow it. They don't do that. They just take that label that's got the old expiration date, change it with a new name, and they got it out. And Campbell's, the owner of Campbell's, and the owner of the Walmart is the same person. So goddamn, he's still selling it, and it was expiration date 2020 today, but the expiration date was 1984 on some of that shit with a different name that say, you know what I'm saying, another day, you know what I'm saying. See, shit is shit, you know what I'm saying. All Campbell's will do the same shit. If it's still good, it's still good, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's real bad. It's get real old, it get real bad and lose its look, you know, like Campbell's chicken, cream of chicken. You know what that look like when it's a number one, when it's, you know, within the expiration date. But if it's 15 years old, you know what it looked like because you done opened one up and seen it, and it don't look like Campbell's. Because every now and then you can get a Campbell's that look weak. You know what I'm saying? That's when they going up in years, and then they still selling it, and you get the batch that, you know, one of the batch that came out of that. But the good batch gonna always be that good color. But the bad batch gonna look like when you bought the Walmart brand cream of chicken, and it's gonna look saggy, and it's gonna look see-through, like it's going back to be God again from a soul. Like the soul is cream of chicken, you know, Campbell's cream of chicken. And then, you know, it's kind of thick, dense, you know, whatever color it is, brown in the inside or yellow in the inside, whatever. That's what soul look like. And then the spirit, just a water version of it, and you can see through it, but it looks like water. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit. That's when you going from soul to spirit, back to God. And that soul loses itself and it just goes to hell, meaning it just goes to nothing. It dies. And that's the way we do. And you see somebody in the casket, the body gone, you know what I'm saying? The spirit here now, the dust and went back to the dust when you see a dead body and it ain't breathing, heart ain't beating, blood ain't flowing, and the blood ain't hot. You know what I'm saying? It's dead, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the life is living as air now. And the spirit is the spirit. Spirit is air. You know what I'm saying? Soul is flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying? That's the soul. Flesh and blood is the soul, and the skin makes the man. You know what I'm saying? Mighty angel, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Incorruptible is just simply knowing and loving who you are. That's it. But if you don't know and if you don't know who you are, you can't love what you don't know. And you didn't got introduced to Adam a long time ago, and you know him now. Died for you to come get you, because he died for you to save you when he was Jesus. Jesus, Adam, God. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, spirit. Adam, Jesus, Adam, God. God, Adam, Jesus, Adam, God. Jesus like the seed of God. And Adam is like the flesh and blood of God. Shit. That's all you can say. Jesus the seed, Adam the flesh and blood, God the skin. That's the clay. And he the potter too. He made it. And he the air that made his ass. He the air spirit that made his ass. Air gas. God, Adam, shit. God, Adam ass. Shit. That's it. Shit, man. Goddamn, boy. You're a bad motherfucker, God. And you do what you do. Because you is who you is. And love is all I want to be with you, Daddy. Let's go to me some, let me see what I can come up with and give y'all now. You know what I'm saying? I would play my song for you, but I ain't going to do that on you. Know what I'm saying? I'm going to go here and I'm going to give y'all some, give me some, anything, God. 2015, bring it to me right now. Hello, world. This Peanut talking in the rain with God, Adam, LaTroy, Jackson. I'm in Adam. You know what I'm saying? In God. This Peanut. And I want to explain to y'all talking before I know I'm talking. For my sake, you know what I'm saying? I have to say talking before I know I'm talking. Because my soul is in Adam. My soul, this Peanut soul talking. Not Peanut's flesh. So Peanut's flesh have to hear this, Adam. You know what I'm saying? So hurry up and bring this to the tool room and tell me to listen to it, this Peanut. So I can hear what you got, Adam. I want to be a part of this too. You know what I'm saying? Let us in on it too. You know what I'm saying? Let us help you. You know what I'm saying? Give us something to do. This the world, Adam. This Peanut though. You know what I'm saying? So bring this to the tool room, man, and make it later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? When ain't nobody doing nothing, and let me listen to it. All right, Peanut. But I'm gonna go now. I ain't gonna talk too long on this. You know what I'm saying? But Peanut, this God, man, I want you to believe. Believe everything Adam say. Because Adam is me, Peanut. Adam is me. This God, Peanut. I'm God. This Adam. And I made the whole world, all of us, everybody. I just wrote in there that God did it. You know what I'm saying? I wished he did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never died. This Adam. I just put in the Bible that I lived for 930 years and then I died. I just wrote that in the Bible, but I ain't never died. I wrote this book, man, a long time ago. I'm talking about the Bible. And this the end of it. This is the third testament to be added after Revelation. And this is a continuation to the Bible. Ain't nothing wrong with making a continuation. So I'm gonna get with y'all later and everything. And I love y'all. And Peanut, I love you. And I'm gonna holler at you later. You know, if the Bible tells you that you're gonna be taught by God and the children gonna be taught by God and God is gonna be with you in Revelations 21. And God is gonna be with the children, with the people, and he gonna be their God and all that there. Now, wouldn't it make sense if God is teaching the children and God is with the men and women of God at the end? Don't you think I would come up with a new Bible? Instead of basic instructions before leaving earth, it'll have to change to something else. I would want to keep the name Bible alive, but then I would say something like Beauty in Banking, Lord's Edition, Beauty in Banking, LaTroy's Edition, Beauty in Banking, Love's Edition. I would change the name of who it come from, but I would keep teaching the Bible. Because basic instructions before leaving earth is going to be good for anything that leaves earth now. Because everything that's on earth, know it's a mighty angel nigger. with an A instead of an I. ER. You know, we don't use ERs in heaven. That's emergency room or, you know, something bad, ER. So if you need us, we here for the next 16 years. This the hospitals that has ERs. We're going to keep ERs, but we're going to call them Adams. Adams. How can you rename emergency room in Adam's name? And we giving our honor and glory to God in Adam's name now. Because, you know, how can you teach on Revelations 3:12, Tony Evans, if you don't know Adam's name and you don't believe in Adam and you strictly believe in Jesus and you didn't let Adam come back in 1 Corinthians 15:24, where Jesus gave all power and stuff back to God, even the father Adam, my father, the same father I prayed to in John chapter 17 and asked him to keep everybody through his name, those whom he gave me. This Jesus. And then I told you, I wrote upon you the name of God, which was in the white stone. Then I told you I wrote upon the city, Adam, where he lived, where he the God of the children of Adam, the children of God. And then I told you, as Jesus, that I was going to write upon you my new name, Tony Evans. So why are you still running around hollering, Jesus, Jesus? That sounds stupid as hell. From stupidity. It sounds like it's coming from shit, because I call shit stupidity. Stupidity is like, you know, being dumb, or stupidity is like shit. And shit is like being paralyzed. And when shit falls, can it catch itself? Hell no, it just come down as shit would, whether it's wet shit or hard, dry shit. You know, and dry shit ain't really shit. Dry shit is ashes, and that's an old ass person. If you got dry shit, you dry as hell, and you can't have dry shit, because dry shit is constipation, and you really don't want to be constipated trying to shit, because you can't. It's like trying to push a ball of cotton out your ass. Boy, you crazy, God. It's got to be a little wet for shit to flow through the tube, you know what I'm saying? So all shit wet. Because if you ain't got wet shit, you dead. Just count that. Call that death is God. And I'm wet. I'm like oil. I'm the oil of the body. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got none, shit, you ain't gonna move, goddamn. Shit, and you ain't gonna come out of shit. Better known, less known, coming out of heaven, going to earth, and then goddamn coming back out of earth and coming back to heaven. You'll never understand how, if you ain't the air that taught the air how to be the air. And then everything the air is, I am, and that's my name, and that is who I am, and what I do is what it is. And righteousness is what I do. Real is what I am. Ready is what I'm prepared for. And goddamn, real. No, I said real. Respected is what I hope to be. Because I asked, would they have faith when God comes? And if they don't have faith, they didn't know the work of faith. And all the work of faith is believing that I am. And if you believe that God is, then you are. And shit, because you love me to know that. Because the only way you're going to know that is you got to know who you supposed to be. And who you supposed to love is who you supposed to be. And if you love who you supposed to be, you are who you supposed to love. And if you who you supposed to love, you did it right. Shit, and everything about you is for whoever and not just for something you care about or like. Shit, I don't do nothing for like, because like don't do nothing for me. So goddamn, I don't care about likes, and the world don't give me likes. I don't get likes. You know, they'll show me 4 people watched, 5 people watched, 100 views. So somebody lying, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is a lie, just like coronavirus. How that's gonna be a coronavirus? All it is a cold or something. You know what I'm saying? You know, you sure enough, you got pneumonia, and pneumonia will kill you if you diagnose it wrong. Shit. But if you diagnose pneumonia with flu symptoms and then give them NyQuil, let them sleep, let that mucus dry up, and then let them breathe a little bit better, put a little Vicks salve on their chest so they won't be so stopped up and mucus won't suffocate them and their lungs collapse and all that. You know what I'm saying? And, because when you sleep, that's when I do my work in the body. You know what I'm saying? And if you take NyQuil, the medicine in NyQuil dries up and goes in there and destroys what want to live, that want to kill you. Because cancer want to live too. But it lives until it kills itself. Like a devil. He want to live till he kill himself. And that's the way he do. The real devil God, Christopher, shit, I want to come back. I ain't this life. This the light. I ain't trying to be dark and I don't want to be dead. Shit, this life and light that don't want to be dark and dead. Shit, so wake your motherfucking
Yo Gotti
ass
shows
up.
off crib. Yo Gotti is recession proof. Hashtag Yo Gotti.
Nothing, shit, want to be something, God. Nothing want to be something. And nothing is repenting to everything. Not just something. I want to repent to everything, God. There's nothing repenting to everything for everything and anything to live forever, rich and not worrying about paying for nothing. The $2 coin is now worth $450,000, the same as the car motherfucker that eat corn drive. Shit, just make sure it's good corn. And if it ain't, put a name on it and let me know it's 4 years old instead of brand new. If it's not Campbell's, shit, Campbell's Jr., 4-year-old. Shit, I'll know that if don't look like the Campbell's itself, it's a junior and it's just expired. It's a little older than daddy. You know what I'm saying? So you got God and you got God juniors. You got God juniors like 30-something years old talking shit to God senior because God senior know too goddamn much. He too goddamn cool. Ladies still love him and they can't really understand how can he get a 24-year-old at 49. Shit, because he a bad motherfucker. And how can he at a 54-year-old have a motherfucker, 48 to goddamn 35 loving him so much? Because he a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Go give us one more of them sayings, God. Give us one more. All right, one more and I'm going to cut it off, man.
Hello, world. This Jesus. How y'all doing? And I'm in Adam, for all y'all that, haven't heard one of my CDs yet. The first is the last and the last first. That describes two things here. One, it's this CD. This is the last CD. You know what I'm saying? And it's the first CD that I'm going to put out. And then you're going to hear the last verse. You're going to hear the last verse. And then you're going to start at number 1. So I'm going to put it out like that. You know what I'm saying? Then I put out number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, like that. You know what I'm saying? All this is God's thoughts. You know what I'm saying? God's thoughts. My thoughts are God. Not just my words. My thoughts are God. That's what makes me God. Because I got all these things mastered. I got my thoughts mastered. I got my words mastered by God. So all those things makes me God. And you too are gods. You too are gods. And all of you are children of the Most High. Even you women. We didn't say daughters of God in the Bible because you was daughters of men. But then you was Adam's daughters. So that's who your God is. Adam is your God. Adam is your God. Because it's Adam's seed that lived. I had men and women on earth from the beginning, the 6th day. You know what I'm saying? In the 6th day. In the 7th day, like I said, I made Adam and Eve special. You know what I'm saying? Because I needed a king. I needed somebody to rule. You know what I'm saying? We went away from that. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we needed kings. We needed queens. You still got some, but then we needed them. But now you got me, God. Now you got God. Are you ready? Are you ready for me? Are you ready for me? Now you got God.
Let me read y'all some. How you doing, 66? Myra Camille, how you doing? How you doing? I think that's the same person that told me that was their level, that they was, you know, that they was. But let me see, man. I'm going to try to go to Facebook and read a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Read my title.
That's what I'm trying to get just to see how I'm gonna get over there.
Okay, so this is what y'all gonna do. To give you a plan right now. We're gonna help each other out. If they can come get my car and they can go ahead and take that car back, they can take the Keiko Jermaine's. And by that time, where's Keller? Which way is Keller?
I don't even know.
Is Keller out toward Frisco?
No, I think it's the other way. I think it's like out toward. I think I had to go like past Urban.
Okay, so back the other way. Okay, so if they can go take the car back, they can come get my car. They can take the car